Today we are back seeing some people, Europeans, World Cup fans, shocked at America. This one, I haven't done one like this yet. This is more, judging off the title of this video, which I will leave in the original, I'll leave the original link to this video in the description if you want to watch it yourself without seeing me. It says Americans are more hardworking and kind than us. So again, I think the majority will be Europeans, which is expected. FIFA World Cup, 26 fans enjoy real spirit of the USA or of USA. So I like this. I'm very interested. I pronounce that weird. I'm very interested to hear the opinions and the experiences of how they see Americans in terms of how hardworking they are. So let's see that. And leave your thoughts about it in the comments as well. If you're American yourself, like, what do you think about their opinions? Let's see what they say, though.
The World Cup, people who wouldn't normally go to because of the World Cup, people who wouldn't normally go to America are going to America. People are loving it. They are loving the food. They're loving the culture. They're loving the people. They're loving the size of everything.
Oh, yeah. This is what I've seen the most. And my last video was kind of, it like referenced it that way, I guess. Like in terms of thumbnail, title, all that. That, like, foreigners are loving American food. That's basically, my last video I did. But through all the clips I've seen, or each video compilation, there's been some very nice food. So I love to see that. Look.
Hey, that's a short. I love it. Why the hell is this quesadilla the size of my head? And I've got 3 of them.
The media portrays Americans as rude, lazy, all the above. And it's further from the truth. The amount of hospitality and kindness.
Of course, happy 4th of July as well. I want to learn more about the significance of July 4th. So if you got any videos you'd like me to react to as well about that, that would be good. Independence Day. Yeah, it'd be good to learn and have more knowledge. Obviously, I'm aware of it. I think, you're going to be aware from it. Being from Australia, you're aware of the date, but the more so the significance of it. Yeah, if there's any good videos you'd like to see a foreigner react to and learn, let me know.
And care and pride Americans hold is truly like no other country I've been to.
I've been saying that.
Everyone came up to me and said, hi, handshakes, how are you?
Oh, that's beautiful.
If you have any questions about this or that, let me know. If you want to go hunting, I'll show you this. Not to mention, I've got fantastic neighbours. And they are always coming over to see if I need anything. Ignore the media.
That's lovely.
Because this is the best place.
That here, in Australia, that used to happen. I remember growing up and the family, we'd be like friends with the neighbors and stuff. That doesn't happen now. I'm not going to get too deep into why I think that is, but it's just, I don't even know, to be honest. Just I don't know, people change over time. And it's not like individual people. It's just the culture. So it's a bit different. Like everyone has their own, obviously everyone has their family, but like the people they hang around with, like their groups, and they're just they seem stuck in that. And if you're not part of that, they treat you just very distant. Not everyone, of course. There's some nice people, but it's a bit different to what I remember when I was younger. That's for sure.
Always coming over to see if I need anything. Ignore the media, because this is the best place I've been to. I love living here. I respect the culture here, and I'm so proud.
Something Biggie said there. Ignore the media. 3 words, but yes. So this is USA National Anthem. Let's go. Is that a helicopter flying over? Oh wow. Multiple.
Not just cool. Any July 4th, America's 250th birthday. Honestly, whoever wrote that script deserves an Oscar. Because from a British perspective, this is an absolute disaster. Think about it. We spent years sailing the Atlantic, planting flags everywhere, wearing our red coats, telling people what to do. And then America basically looked at us and said, yeah, we're not doing that. Fast forward 250 years and they're basically having a giant birthday party, celebrating the day they left us. And we are potentially turning up to a soccer match. That's not a fixture. That's an awkward family reunion. America absolutely won this breakup. They got 50 states. Hollywood, the world's biggest economy. They did the moon landing. Meanwhile, Britain's biggest achievement this week was a train arriving roughly when it said it would.
One thing I love about the European World Cup tourists right now is that they're not just being dropped off in the middle of Los Angeles or New York City that most Americans like myself don't even like. They're being dropped right in the middle of the heart of middle America. I mean, these people are experiencing Waffle House at 1 a.m. in Alabama.
Yeah,
these people are being dropped off at Buc-ee's in the middle of nowhere in Missouri. And the most hilarious part about this is a lot of the locals in these areas have no idea who these people are or why they're even there. There's been...
That's it. What I said I've been loving about these videos is there's two sides of it. There's like the Europeans being shocked at America, loving America, but then the Americans are shocked what Europeans are bringing to the country. It's like I said, it's people coming together. It's beautiful. People from different cultures, different countries. So yeah, it's not just singly Europeans being mind blown by America. Americans are equally mind blown by the Americans. Americans are equally mind blown by the Europeans loving America and kind of how they are acting in America. Not acting badly, but just like, like their cultures and kind of how they live day to day. Bringing that to the States. It's beautiful.
Almost no media coverage or marketing done for the World Cup, especially in these small towns. All this stuff, I could go on and on, all of this stuff that we're seeing all over social media right now of the overwhelming kindness of Americans, that's real America. Don't watch the news. Don't hyper-focus on these horrible big cities like New York. Focus on this stuff, because this is real America.
No way that this is normal. Look at this. Like, this is a high school stadium. What?
What a ground that is, man. I don't know if you say like ground or you say like pitch. Yeah, but either way. We say ground a lot in Australia for like the stadiums. I know in Europe they say pitch, like for the football pitches. Or soccer pitches. But wait. No, wait. In baseball, I know pitch is like when you throw it. So that's what I mean. Trying to find out these things. But yeah, either way, it's beautiful.
Like, this is a high school stadium.
Yeah, the condition it is in is amazing. Like I said, it's like high school. Like there's some games like for professional level sports don't look as good as this in Australia. Like the ground, like the pitch, ground, the grass is like chopped up a bit.
What?
There's some great ones too, by the way.
Do they actually fill these stadiums? Like, do people actually come for the games that actually fill these out? Because that's honestly mental. Like, that is crazy. There is a ton of seats in here.
Yeah.
Bro. Man, it it looks so fake. Like, genuinely looks so fake. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow.
Taking me a British mum and dad.
My thoughts on that is because we're so used to seeing the American things in movies and TV shows. So that's why we feel it's fake and not real because, yeah, it feels like you've just dropped into a movie type situation. So this is Cracker Barrel. I've heard that name for that, store.
Taking me a British mum and dad to Cracker Barrel.
Or is it like a restaurant? Yeah. The same thing. Not same thing, but yeah.
It's a shop.
No, a shop, yeah?
In a restaurant. What's all that about?
It's both? No wonder I was confused.
Well, restaurant then. It's a shop.
What?
In a restaurant. What's all that about?
What do you reckon so far?
Very nice, very nice.
It looks amazing. American coleslaw is the best.
Out of 10.
8.
8. Mum?
I think 8, but 1 point for the gift shop. Yay.
That's cool.
You guys dinner?
Yeah, but all of our dinner.
See, that's why I love doing Yeah, these videos, I love when I genuinely surprised by something like that. Well, I'm like thinking, wait, I've heard that name. Is it a store? I'm like, no. Ooh, it kind of looks like a restaurant. Then I see it and it's both. Like, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. I always thought Crackabout, it sounded like a store, but I guess it's both. But yeah, I think I've heard like both. Like, yeah, when you just hear about it, I wasn't 100% sure if it was one or the other, but turns out to be both. That's cool. So Americans won't stop buying them food and drinks. What am I still doing in Australia? Why am I not there?
I was like, no, it's already been paid for. They went for a beer this morning. Went up to pay for it. A lady already paid the beer for her. That is friendship.
There's 7-Eleven there, and the police, they were buying like people's food and all that. They were just so nice. You would never find that in Scotland.
Are Americans representing? Is that what you're saying?
100%.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
So nice.
Meeting expectations or exceeding?
Way exceeding.
2019.
Guys, if you ever decide to go to America, it's a trap. Americanism, it spreads. Yesterday I touched one and now I'm a proud American with wife and kids. Working for a track company!
That's good. Wow, hold on. Wow, that's amazing.
The best thing about this World Cup is that every nation outside of the US, their fans have come into the US and got to experience these like real niche, truly like American experiences. The US is like almost not a real place in our eyes. It's like it is a movie. If a country was a movie, it's the US. For fans of like, you've seen all the videos of like Scotland fans taking over like Dallas or Boston or wherever, and like partying with bagpipes in like the Lower East Side in New York here. And then you've got the Japanese partying with Mexicans. Everyone is coming to the US, right? And there's been loads of problems and controversy before the tournament. But the best thing is that everyone has been able to come here and actually experience like these real niche things about the US that you only see in films or TV.
Yeah, I've been saying about the World Cup and how people may have criticized, fans of football or soccer criticize the World Cup being in USA. It's in Canada and Mexico as well. But I think they were so focused on how they saw Americans with football and how good they thought they were at it, how much they knew about the sport. But then it's the different conversation of the experience. The experience, like he's talking about, nowhere else in the world is going to be like this. Like, you're not going to get this experience anywhere else. So yeah, the World Cup, there's still more to play out, but they've set something that no other country is going to be able to achieve again. Yeah, it's amazing.
Shows.
Like, you're not going to see, it's not anger, it's like, I'm not sure of the emotion. It's like, you're not going to see all these videos trending again, unless it's another big occasion, like a World Cup, another big sporting event in the USA. Like, is it going to be like that in England if England was hosting the World Cup? Like, they might see, that's the funny thing. England, that's such a fitting place for the World Cup to be. But the experience, like, there's going to be, England is nice, very cold, but you're not going to have all these experiences like in the USA. Like, it's such a unique time we're living in. And as I said, all these videos are not going to be going crazy online right now of people's experiences to this extent.
Games, right? GTA. It is, and actually experience like these real niche things about the US that you only see in films or TV shows or video games, right? GTA. It is the best thing I've seen come out of a World Cup for so long. Like, I was in Qatar in 2022.
Qatar?
And it was great because you could go to loads of games, but there wasn't too much outside of the football that you could kind of get involved in.
That's
But then
it.
you come to the US and there is such a wide variety of like truly American experiences in so many different ways that,
and not just the country itself, but like each state has its own feel to it. And that's just me judging off the videos. So for me to experience myself will be a completely different level. But yeah, and just previous knowledge already. Like, yeah, I get the idea of like each state has its own kind of culture too. Obviously, there's a similarity. That's the word. But yeah, some states might be similar, but yeah, they got their own. They got their own vibe. They got their own things, and yeah, they stand out. There's just the conversation can go on forever of the depth to the United States.
every nation has been able to like experience.
The US may not have deserved the world.
Just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
What do you think you'll
That's
take
hot.
away from your visit here in the United States, back to Germany?
Come on.
Ranch. I love ranch. I tasted here that it's delicious. And I take 2 bottles with home with me.
It's 11 a.m. and I'm eating this sandwich. And you know what crossed my mind? I thought, oh my god, maybe it's too early to eat. Because like it makes me think of all the rules that are in France, untold rules. It's too early to eat. Why? Just because France is a land of rules. I don't give a damn. I'm like, I want to eat. I just eat. I'm like a free spirit now, you know?
I feel
But now that I'm in France, I'm like, oh my god, all the patterns that are coming back. In France, you cannot really do whatever you want. It's all about, did you ask the permission? And sometimes it's just like a big no because of some whatever reason. Just no, why can't I do this or that? Just because. No, I said no, so it's no. It's a land of no. And the US, it's a land of yes.
What to say? Foreigners who came for the World Cup on the 4th of July when Americans are celebrating 250th birthday. So this one is like, yeah, really significant. Okay. Oh, so yeah, I gotta keep my eyes out. Like, yeah, because I mentioned July 4th, but is it 250th year? So, I can only imagine some crazy celebrations will be happening. Yeah, that's cool. Beating Paraguay is
Our apologies to America because their football stadiums are so much better than ours. This is the Dallas Stadium and it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, once again, so many of these fans, World Cup fans, Europeans, foreigners, whatever you want to describe them as, absolutely amazed by America. And this video specifically, obviously a bit more of the July 4th, like it is today on this video. This video on the day I'm uploading it. So, happy July 4th, Independence Day. It's 250 years. As I said, I'm going to keep my eyes out. Maybe there'll be, some big celebrations. Let me know the significance of that. Like, 250 years now. Like, is this going to be... I would expect it to be even bigger celebrations before. 250, that's a significant date, I guess. Not date like July 4th type of date, but yeah, it's 250 years. That's a big one. So... yeah, let me know if anything significant is happening, for that occasion, whether it be in your state or the country as a whole. Like I said earlier in the video, just for me to learn a bit more about it, if there's any videos like that, or I'll just have a bit of a search myself, let me know. Not every video I'll make a reaction on. Sometimes I just want to, learn some information and just for your general knowledge about the USA. About America, not always just generally to turn it into a video. But anyway, let me know your thoughts of this one. As I said, give me that feedback on July 4th, Independence Day. As I said, been aware of it, but maybe not to the extent that I could be of its history. So, yeah, if there are videos, I like to check those out. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. Subscribe if you'd like to see me continue to learn about the United States of America and being amazed at videos like this one. But I'm going to leave it there for now. See you in another video.